Dermot, welcome to the showgrounds.
Thanks very much, Greg.
You're in as first team coach along with Barry. I mean, obviously Barry's somebody you know very well. You've worked under him before. I mean, was that a sort of important factor in coming down the road and joining him here?
Yeah, obviously I've known Barry a long time. He brought me to Warren Point as a player and gave me a chance to come in as a coach. So I think it was an easy decision once I knew Barry was on board, and I was delighted to be asked.
In terms, I suppose, of your coaching style, I mean, I've watched you as a player and I've seen you as a coach. But for the supporters, I mean, what sort of qualities do you think you'll bring to the coaching staff?
Well, I think we can try and get the best out of the players for one. I think Barry accepts nothing less than 100% commitment and work rate. Our teams are set up in that way. He likes to play, as you know, now coming in mid-season. You don't have the luxury of having a pre-season to fully get stuck into that. So at the minute, we know where the club are. We have a big challenge ahead. So the main thing at the minute is getting points on the board.
You've obviously come in this evening, you met the players, you've obviously seen the players and you know a lot of them as well, probably played with quite a few of them too. I mean, well, how do you sort of judge the squad as it sits presently? Do you think the league table is a fair reflection of the talent that's not changing?
I wouldn't say it's a fair reflection. They were very active in the summer. Gary in before has brought in a lot of top quality players. There's players there that I believe would start in teams a lot higher up in the league. I think it's a great group to go in and work with, and really excited about that. I think again, I know Barry's referenced it and a couple of other people's referenced it. They're probably a wee bit low in confidence, so hopefully we can instill a bit more confidence in them and start putting points on the board, like I said.
Obviously you're down at train tonight. The first game you'll be involved in against Ballinamallard here in the Irish Cup on Saturday. Something I asked Barry, not is that a good game or an easy game, but it gives yourself and Barry and the rest of the staff an opportunity to sort of judge the players in a competitive environment, doesn't it, before you go back into the league action, which is our bread and butter?
Yeah, the cup game, it's massive for us in terms of, obviously we see the highlights, we see video clips, but there's nothing like actually judging the players live. So it's a perfect opportunity for us. I think it's a great start for us in terms of, as you said, there's no points at stake. Obviously the Irish Cup's massive, the club, big massive for the club. We want a good run in it, but it gives us, as you say, a chance to get a good look at the squad, players, maybe players in different positions, something like that. Things that we can kind of get a look at.
And obviously, after Saturday's game, your first league game as part of the coaching staff will be here against Cliftonville, a club that you've played for, you've a lot of affinity with, a lot of friends there, same as Barry, in his managerial stint, he's kept a lot of friends there at Solitude, but then coming down here, your first home league game, how nice, I suppose, is that going to be for you both?
It's nice. It's a club we know well. It's a club that they're going very well this season. They're playing very good football under Jim. They're a quality side that I believe will be there and thereabouts towards the end of the season. Massive challenge for us, but like any opposition coming here, the aim is to try and get points off them. So that's what we'll be trying to do. Although it'll be tough, we'll be setting out to try and get points on the board.
And just lastly, I mean, you certainly played against Newry before, and I think you've seen the sort of fan base. Barry touched on it about how sort of passionate they are home and away. I mean, it'll be a different environment you're coming into. So, I mean, what would be your message to them going through from now until the rest of the season?
Well, hopefully we want them to get fully behind us. We know there's great support in the club. Slightly, you could argue it's difficult times at the minute, so we'll be trying to lift the spirits all around the club, starting with the players, and hopefully that filters into the stands with the fans, and hopefully they get fully behind the lads and help us get the confidence back into them. And like I said, we'll be getting out, giving 100% effort every week. It's one thing I know Barry demands. I know that from playing under him and coaching alongside him, so that'll be something that will be kind of instilled into the players in the trainings and certainly in the matches.